Why, hello, my dear Boko. How are you today? Oh, I'm very good, thank you, Gordon. Are you excited? What? The visitor, of course. What are you on about, my dear Boko? Taking on some bad fuel? No, silly. The Mallard has come to visit the Northwestern Railway. What? What's so good about the Mallard? You went 106 miles an hour? So what? He went 126 miles, Gordon. But anyway, he's famous. He's been all around the world and he wants to come here, the island of Sodor. When's he getting here? Round about now. All the other engines are gathering here to see him. Wait, what did you say? Scotsman's told me all about this island and I can't believe I'm actually here. The countryside is beautiful, much nicer than the packed streets of London. Hello, it's such an honour to finally be here, called the Mallard as the other engines blew their whistles loud. Oh, I've waited far too long for this visit. Scotsman told me all about you and you yourself have made it into the papers quite a few more times, I must add. Hello, Mallard, and welcome to the Northwestern Railway. It's an honour to have you here. Hello, sir. I'm honoured to be here. The Mallard and the other engines talked for hours, sharing stories alike. Unfortunately for Gordon, he was at the front, in front of everyone, which meant he couldn't leave. The indignity, he muttered under his breath. For the next couple of hours, the engines talked to the Mallard at length, sharing stories and escapades alike. Finally, the engines began to gradually leave. Gordon was very pleased when this began. He was stuck in front of Thomas and Percy, and before they moved, he couldn't move. Finally, Gordon could leave, and he quickly left before anyone talked to him. But the Mallard pulled up alongside him. You must be Gordon the Flying Scotsman's brother, aren't you? Yes, I am Gordon. Well, it's an honour to meet you. Scotsman speaks very highly of you, you know. He does? I mean, of course he does. Well, Gordon, it's been a pleasure meeting you, but I'm afraid I have to get some rest. I'm taking lots of enthusiast trains tomorrow. Right. Well, toodles. And with that, the Mallard puffed away. Big blue whale. That evening, Gordon arrived at the sheds to find them full. What's all this? Ah, good evening, Gordon. Come join us around the sheds. Ah, Gordon, hello. How was the night express? Fine. Good. Say, we were just in fact talking about you. Oh, were you? What about? That time you crashed yourself in the ditch to get out, pull them flat. All the engines laughed except for Gordon. The engines found the incident quite amusing. Excuse me, but I just remembered I have one final job tonight. Really? What job? I'm organising some coaches at the harbour. Ha! Stinks to be you. Zip it, James. Would you like me to come with you and lend a hand, Gordon? That's all right, thank you. Enjoy your evening. And with that, Gordon sulked away. Thank you, Gordon. You too. And the engines went back to their conversations. I want to go see if Gordon's all right. He didn't seem himself. You're a good friend, Henry. I'll probably be asleep if you come back, so good night. Good night, Edward. And with that, Henry set off to the harbour to find Gordon.
That's just the way that... I mean, James, shut up. That's really offensive.
Ah, you're here. Good, I don't have to go all the way to the harbour then. Come on, tell me where you left. I just didn't want to be with the Mallard tonight. Yeah, I understood that. And you are a terrible liar, you know? Yeah, I know. Anyways, no matter. I've got to take the flying cable soon, so I'm going to get some rest. I think you should do the same. Yeah, I suppose. Good night, Henry. Good night, Gordon. The next morning, all the engines were back to work, and the Mallard's visit had gone viral. Everybody was talking about it, from the Scarlet Railway all the way to the Standards Railway. The newspapers were filled with articles about the Mallard. And Gordon's driver was reading a newspaper to Gordon and Thomas. The Mallard makes his way onto the Northwestern Railway on Sodor to receive a grand welcome and many applause. The Mallard is due to take a special train in 3 days' time, consisting of many important figures, and will be an amazing time to be on Sodor. Wow.
What's that old saying, the good brings bad? I don't think that's a saying, Gordon. Oh, whatever, the point still stands. He's just bringing in all this gossip. I'll bet you a month's worth of coal that something bad will happen in a few days because of all this publicity.
Maybe, Gordon, you're just jealous.
Absolute boiler sludge. Huh.
He's got a point. You haven't said one good thing about the Mallard yet, and I admit it would appear to show you in fact jealous of him. Exactly.
Since when did you know anything about jealousy?
Since you started being jealous of anyone who's faster than you. Oh, burn! Sorry, I got to see a coach about a plane. Train. Percy, you know I already used that excuse and... Percy? Where'd you go, Percy?
For once, I'm going to follow Percy.
And Gordon fumed away. That morning, the Mallard arrived at the station with an enthusiast train. What a lovely island. I only wish I came sooner. Suddenly, Gordon pulled up next to him. Ah, Mallard, taking an enthusiast train, I see. Hardly as important as my express, but it still has its uses. Ah, Gordon, good morning. Yes, I am taking an enthusiast train. You are right, it is not as important as your express, but then again, I quite enjoy quiet trains. Suddenly, the guard's whistle blew. Oh, sorry, got to dash. Duty calls. And the Mallard pulled away, leaving a humiliated Gordon behind. Hey, Gordon, would you be a wee bit jealous of the Mallard there?
What? Of course not. He's jealous of me, if anything. I mean, I'm much more important in every single way.
Oh, but of course, remarked Bob as he pulled up alongside Donald.
Oh, don't you be sarcastic, you piece of sludge. Anyway, I have important jobs to attend to.
Right. And Gordon huffed away out of sight. He's definitely jealous. Yes, absolutely. Soon, Gordon was out coasting along the main line with the express. He needed a good long run to stretch his wheels. He couldn't stop thinking about the Mallard. He kept thinking,
that Mallard, if only there was a way to show everyone I'm better than him.
I wonder.
Gordon, stop! What? Why?
They soon found out. A red flag was waving them down a little further ahead.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to hold you down briefly.
What on earth for? We need to let Mallard through with his enthusiast train.
Wait, what?
But before Gordon realised it, the Mallard sped past him at full speed.
Grrr! You won't stop at anything to stop humiliating me. Grrr!
That afternoon, Gordon was at Elsbridge waiting to leave with his afternoon local. He pulls this, then goes back to Knapford to pull the night express. He was getting patient when the Mallard pulled in on another platform. Ah, Gordon, I found you. Say, I was meaning to ask you something. Suddenly, Gordon's guards whistle blew.
Sorry, tell me later, said Gordon. Too busy.
Mallard sighed as he watched Gordon puff away into the distance. Next morning, Bill and Ben were resting in the yard when Gordon pulled up in front of them.
No, not you two.
I told you, Ben. I said he'd be in a bad mood. Oh, yes. What did you say that got him into this bad mood? I said he was in a bad mood because he knows the Mallard's faster than him.
What, you wretched... I'll show you. I'll prove right now that I'm faster than the Mallard.
And he thundered off, building up speed as he went. Wait, is he actually doing it?
Knowing him, probably.
Gordon, slow down! Hold on, those pointers set for the branch line. Gordon can't go down there. He'll crash.
Must go faster.